Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're actually going to talk about eyebrows. I'm going to show you how I do my eyebrows. This is like the more bold eyebrow, so obviously this is not for everybody. This is more like if I'm gonna do like a full face of makeup, like what I have right now, that like I did a lot of like color correcting, coverage and all that, then I want to go ahead and you know, get some eyebrows on. So I'm gonna use a pencil, I'm gonna use a pomade, and then I'm going to use a powder. The powder that I'm using is actually a bronzer. Reason why I'm using this powder is because my hair, as you can see, is a little bit lighter than all the products I'm gonna be using, so I need something that's going to lighten the eyebrow. So, or not so much lighten, but warm up the eyebrow. So that's why I'm gonna be using this bronzer. Usually what I do is I want to go ahead and take the pencil first, and usually the pencil I use to kind of like draw like a guide for the pomade, especially because since now the pomade is so much more darker than my hair, I don't want it to be super harsh, so I like to go with something that's a little bit lighter and not as intense and dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and start bringing that brow here. After I do that, I kind of go at the bottom and I make sure that this bottom right here is kind of filled in. I've been really into a straighter brow lately. So I have that on right there. So obviously we're missing like a big chunk right there. Usually depending on my mood, I do that with the pomade, but today, just for the purpose of the video, I'll show you with the pencil. So I go ahead and at the very top of my arch right here, I want to make sure that I'm going to go ahead and drag it out. So that's it. So like I said, you can always go back with like concealer and kind of clean up. I usually kind of do this step first, then do the pomade, and then do concealer if I feel like I might have messed up a little bit. So now we're gonna go ahead and do this eyebrow right here. Like I was saying before, if you're not into the bold brow, you can leave it here, but I like a little bit more definition in my brow, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the pomade. I go ahead and take a little bit. Again, when you're working with pomades, you need very little product, like almost barely any. And usually what I do with the pomade is I kind of trace the bottom at the tail. I'm gonna make sure that I like point that out because I like a more precise tail. And the same up here, I want to make sure that I round this very good and I point the tail out. So right now I'm actually gonna go ahead and use a little bit of concealer so I can go ahead and fix that. And for that you can use like a flat brush, so like this one is from e.l.f. And then you can use any concealer. I'm using this one from Benefit. It's a Boing concealer. So I go ahead, kind of go over it with the concealer and then bring it down to blend it. So after I do that, I go ahead and I take the powder. Again, anything that you have that kind of matches the color that you're going for. In my case, I'm using a bronzer because I need a little bit more warmth in my brows. So I take it in like an angle brush too, but this is a more fluffier angle brush. And then I start running it through my brow. We're gonna go ahead and run this through. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do my brows. And then from there I would do my eyes. Usually that's my like my routine. I do my face, eyebrows, and then eyes, just so I can see like where do I need to take the eyeshadow to. Hopefully you guys learned a little something here with me. So thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.